Hey everybody, welcome back. Okay. Alright, okay, we have 12 arrows. I just want to make sure I don't need to add any more to the quiver. Okay. Alright. There's another skull pile, so we're definitely going to use this. But first, some viewers have pointed out that I failed to save my deck last time. Anytime I tried accessing it and changing things. So we have shoot selected there, and that's a green version of it, and we also got a gray version of it, if I understand correctly. Let's keep moving down here. Then we have that scroll of summoning, so we have 13 out of our 30 card limit in our deck now. So now we need to save the deck. Alright. Now let's go for it. Alright, for the bottom of the deck, we're going to go with Entrap. Alright, so I need to... Okay, so deal 6 damage, ignore spikes. That's very nice. And it's only 1 action point, so that's also very nice. Let's get this armor. He's going to do an attack for 6 damage. Let's go ahead and... that. And we will... this and gain some evasion. Okay, yeah, so we lost 6 health. Man, that's a pretty powerful attack. And we also have a Curse of Agony thanks to him. And at the end of the turn, we take 3 damage, right? Scroll of Summoning, deal 12 damage, gain 1 decoy. I'm just curious to see what this is like. So the decoy, I'm not exactly sure how that works. But obviously it's going to play into our hand defensively. So we could gain 1 evasion and then basically end the turn, or we could at least try chopping. We do have 1 evasion currently and 2 armor. So we will do that. Okay, so we lost the decoy and 3 health. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some armor. We don't know what he's going to do. So now he has 3 armor. We're going to put our spikes down. Let's get parry. That, and I guess we might as well play that. I don't think he has any spikes. Alright, so from what I understand, so these types of unplayable cards are just meant to take up space in your current hand, as you can see. And it's not cool. It's not cool at all. And of course, it also doesn't help that there's damage associated with it. But there we go. Alright, let's see what we will get this time. Okay, ring, amulet. Alright, we don't need these sticks. You already have the card in your album and it turns to dust. Okay, so be it. Okay. Alright, and how are we doing here? We have 2 of each remaining. Alright. Alright, we've cleared the dungeon. That is damaged. So we'll go back to town. Yeah, let's identify the ring. Makes you vulnerable to all damage the ring cannot be, so that's cursed. Amulet of 9 Lives restores the wearer to full health and energy upon death sometimes. I'm just curious how much that's worth. 54, and this is worth nothing, obviously. That's disappointing, because I really want that gold, but at the same time, it seems like this would be a good thing to have. So, we also have 2 potions we could identify. We might as well just dive in. Makes you levitate, and Potion of Sickness. And we lose money on both of those. And they don't have space for them anyway, so we're going to just toss those. I hope those were the right ones. Yeah, they were. Okay. And so now we don't really have enough money to do anything else, so we're just going to reset the dungeon. And I don't know how we're going to do this, but we will do the Artificer quest because we really need this. Really need this. Okay, so going to eat and drink. This is the same all the time, so there's a trap here. There's an alarm trap there, yeah. Okay, so we don't have any abilities for our bow, so we're probably going to miss many shots, but we're going to try this anyway. That was terrible. And he's out of our sight. I'm gonna back up. No. Alright, the time to switch is now. There we go. Oh, he was blinded. Oh, that is excellent. And he dropped us a food ration and some water. That is cool as well. Thank you for that. And we have a studded helm. We should switch these out. Okay. That health back. So I believe it's the next room after this hallway where there's two enemies at the same time and I always die there. We're gonna have to see how that goes. Another ring. Ballers, we've got all of that. Ah, okay. Let's keep the arrow supply maximized here. I think there's another trap around here, but I don't remember where it is. Usually, right after I open this door, I get attacked. And now I'm starting to wonder, maybe there's a better way of doing this. Oh, well, here goes nothing. Alright, so it actually didn't happen this time. That's surprising. So let's try this. Alright, that was good. I don't know if that other dude is even aware of me. So I'm going to drink. Oh, he is. I was going to try to get some health back. There we go. Take that gold. Don't need that crusher. More gold. Now, this is interesting. That's a damaged bow. We have a recurve, which is kind of a higher tier bow. But this has a sigil of disease. I mean, I know we are also enchanted with our daggers, but our bow is not enchanted. So, but I don't know if it's worth it to change it out. You know, like, I don't know if the possible poison damage or sickness or whatever it might be, I don't know if that's worth it. It probably is. Even though this is... No, it's also damaged. Let's try it. That may be a really dumb move, but I'm really dumb sometimes. Most of the time, actually. Okay. There's the bear trap. Alright, we're going to cautiously step forward. Oh, man. We didn't catch this trap. Alright, well, we get to increase another stat here, and we can't increase these because there can't be a larger than 3-point gap between the highest and lowest. And our hunger and thirst are not satiated, so we can't rest yet, and I don't want to use... Well, actually, we can do this. Okay. And then there's that one. Alright. Alright, we're gonna have to switch. Go. And there's someone there. We just spent a turn picking that up. Another picking that up. Back up a little. trying to see. I can't see if their face is covered. They're down here. Didn't move closer. There's no way they're cool, but I'm gonna step forward. Yeah, that was a dumb move. Alright, we're gonna try to jump. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Well, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Oh man, that was too close. That was too close, man. There's a regular bow, of course, but it doesn't have an enchantment, so we're not gonna bother with it. Oh man, yeah. There we go, that's the ticket. Grab that scroll as well. Amulet. Another one. And some ribs. Oh man, okay. Man, this place makes me so nervous. Oh my goodness gracious. This isn't gonna be pretty. Alright, let's see. If once someone gets there, in theory I could shoot at them, but then they would move right here, and I would lose a turn switching to my daggers. Alright. So I'm just waiting slowly here. Interesting that he's going to keep doing that. The problem is, if I step right here, I think this guy can shoot the magic like right through him at me. I don't know if that's true, but I feel like it is. Now if I go here, then he could shoot me from there. Well, that might be the better option. I don't know. He can shoot through him. That's wonderful news. Oh, they got right through that door in no time. Well, we're in our final moments is what's happening here. Let's see, what could we do? There really isn't much we can do. Just hope that the amulet somehow brings us back. Yeah, I knew he could shoot me from there. Well, looks like our amulet did not save us. So, at this point, I'm genuinely starting to wonder, how did I ever clear that? I cleared it one time before, and I somehow failed to click the dude enough times to complete the quest, the NPC at the end. And because it's just, I don't know how I did it. I just cannot repeat that. Alright, let's hope for some decent loot. Oh no. What is this thing? It's got 60 health. Alright, what do we want to put on the bottom? You know? Seems... I gotta put that on the bottom. I gotta have both offense and defense, okay? Alright, so we try to reduce his armor a little bit, add some armor for us, and then some evasion. Now that worked out. Okay, so... Okay, so we went with shoot. And... Okay, oh, that's right, he has armor. I was thinking, why did it not take the full damage? Okay. Then we'll go with evasion. And we can't even play that card, so we might as well play that one. Alright, we have a burn. Okay. Now, so at the end of the turn you take 3 damage. If you were to play it, you just take the 3 damage immediately? I mean, is there no difference? That's something I'm curious about. We're gonna find out. Or do you not take the damage if you play the card? I think that's it. Okay, now I understand that. Alright, so now there's the armor. Definitely using that summoning scroll. Do some much needed damage here. Gotta get that armor whittled down somehow. But we also have to protect ourselves, of course. Keeps regening that armor. But he only has an armor of 2 right now, but I can't break it down any further. I don't have the right cards right now. You know, this would do 8 damage, I think. Yeah, worth it. Well, he did 12 damage on us, so maybe it wasn't worth it. Didn't even attack there, that's good. Reduce his armor again and again. There we go. Oh, this is looking good. It's worn, of course, but it is a chain helm, and that's nice. Throw that on. You have unlocked the Ring of Elements card. Ring of Elements. Where is this one? Ring of Elements. Immune to burn, chill, and shock. Ooh. Works for me. What's going on over there? Where'd that spot? You know what just occurred to me? I think the spider web. I think they spawn spiders. Imagine that. Alright, so we are going to go back to town. We've cleared the floor. We're going to identify the amulet. It's not enchanted, but it's worth some money. 27, we'll take it. And let's take a look at what's going on down here. Oh, this is very nice. Blessed Fine Bow of Stamina. We can afford this one, but we're gonna have to save up. We're not gonna do that. Oh man. Immune to silence, +1 health. Immune to curses. I'd rather wear a closed helmet, quite frankly. Charisma and health. We could have a better... Okay, leather boots of remedy, +1 disease resistance. We'll buy those. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go back into the dungeon. Fan braces here. Well, this doesn't look so good. We're gonna put into agility, but it's not gonna matter. Alright. Okay. So here's our next run, and we'll go ahead and save this one for the first thing next episode. So thank you guys, as always, for hanging out. I appreciate it. Please hit like and subscribe if you would like to, and I will see you guys next time.